Water hyacinth is the most recognizable and controversial floater that affect aquatic lives within the lake. It has made fishing and transportation in the lake almost impossible. On the flip side of the coin is a brighter side of the plant compared to its dark side. If correctly managed, Kisumu-based entrepreneurs have taken advantage of this problem and turned it into business opportunity. At Kisumu Innovation Center of Kenya, based in Kibuye Market, we find artisans who have managed to create postcards, baskets, file holders, trays, table mats, as well as furniture from this plant. These products are made from the stems, leaves and fibers of hyacinth plant. The plant is manually collected in the lake by hand picking, since it's a floater, making harvesting process affordable.
I take the water hyacinth from the lake and then soak the dry leaves 3 to 4 days into the water, and then take recycled newsprints and soak them together. So they stay in the water for like 3 days, and then there are some improvised special tools which I use, like rods that I smash them with into some porridge form. So there are some improvised cubicle tools which I use to pour the milky substance, and then I put like some nylon on top of the board and spread the milky substance in that cubic perimeter walls. So they dry into some special paper which I use to make cards.
This form of artwork has not only beautified the country, but also brought about tourists who are captivated by the beauty of the products. At Dunga Beach, creative innovators are using water hyacinth as a raw material to produce biogas which is eco-friendly. The plant is manually harvested by hand picking, then transported to the factory by trailers. It is then put in the organic shredder. Thereafter, it is moved into the shred structure, where decomposition takes place, leading to production of biogas.
After harvesting, we have our trailer which we put inside. We bring it to the platform. We shred, where we do shredding twice to remove the air elements. Then we also do solidification, that's addition of liquid, so that it can flow into the system. When that one is being done, is when you have the adequate equipment, as in feedstock is ready for the process. Then you direct it into the system through the pipes. If you check up there, you see the 2 gray pipes for the 2 systems. Then those are the inlets for the system. After introduction there, then the biology begins, where we have anaerobic digestion. The first process in this manner is hydrolysis. At hydrolysis, the polymers, that is the food particles or the feedstock which has been fed, are being broken down into simple monomers or simple particles, the bacteria. Then it moves to the second process, which is acidogenesis. At acidogenesis, the simple monomers or the simple food particles are being converted to volatile fatty acids, where you get the bacteria is the one doing the work. So there should be continuity of the gas coming to the burners. And also in deep frying, they require a lot of gas.
The gas is locally supplied to women who fry fish along Dunga Beach. The biogas has improved the food preparations, and the traders are able to save on fuel, as well as enabling them to participate in preservation of this non-renewable source of energy.
In order to make the project sustainable, of course, you've got to generate income. So we do have meters on all of the stoves. At the moment, one of the stoves is being used. The ladies come and say they want to use the stove, and they'll take the meter reading. They'll use the stove. We balance the pressure to make sure that they're getting a very efficient flame. And then when they're done cooking, they come and take their meter reading. So every cubic meter, they're paying 50 shillings, which is far less than what they would be spending if they were spending it on firewood.
Gas ni wasitiyo go karibu sani koro bigi moro bi chanwe. Ma kor gas ko ni tiyo. Kaka sani koro ko tiyo. Okwatagre no adi moyo kokelo nikech piny ng'ich. To gas tibira ni bitimo ko tiyo tigo. Customer to bende wan go. Wayudo customer samoro bende wawuok kod tiyo mamoko mopogore.
Water hyacinth is also used as a source of fertilizer for use in crop production in farms. The plant is a source of job opportunities since the raw materials and labor is required and readily available.
To meet the energy demand of Dunga Beach, we will be taking out about 3 to 4 tons of water hyacinth every day. Currently we're taking out just under 1, and we're meeting the demand of just the fisher ladies. If we're taking out 3 to 4 tons every day, and we replicate this model on all the other beaches, some beaches are much bigger than this. Homo Bay, Kendu Bay and all are much, much bigger than this. Luanyi, 10 times this easily. So if you take an average of 3 to 4 tons on all the beaches, you'd be taking out, 600 tons of water hyacinth every day. That in itself would greatly reduce that floating mass that is causing all of the havoc. So water hyacinth would then become a benefit. So because you're earning from it. So the best way to manage the water hyacinth is to turn it into a resource so that the local communities, everyone around the lake, will actually benefit from it. You can harvest water hyacinth, dry it, and then take it inland and sell it to farmers for animal feed, or sell it to people with biogas digesters to use as feedstock for their digesters. So it's full of different income streams and benefits to the local community. All of them in what's called, there's a term going around now, circular economies. There is no waste. Everything is recycled. What goes in comes out, but goes back in again in another form. So everything is going around. We're looking at the brokers who are bringing in the charcoal, for instance. What we will do with them is we will get them, they're brokers, they're used to brokering stuff. They can now broker the fertilizer back to the farmers instead of brokering charcoal and firewood into the women. So we're trying to adapt to the technology to meet, not to leave anybody out, not to create and not to put anybody out of work. Just change their mindsets, change their inputs, change their careers to a certain degree, and hopefully manage the water hyacinth. Combined with other technologies like the paper making, we want to combine ethanol making, because not everyone can have digesters, and biogas is a bit complicated to move, but bioethanol is easy to move. And then the sludge from the ethanol production would then go into the digesters anyway, so we still have now a triple product coming out of that process. So combined with multiple different processes, people making furniture and what have you, we can very easily manage the water hyacinth without spending huge amounts of taxpayers' money, taking it out and dumping it somewhere where all it's going to do is pollute.